All right, hi, welcome back. Happy Monday from Attorney Steve Vondran here, bringing you another great video. And I mentioned in a previous video that I was going to do this quick video. It's a real quick one on standing orders. What is a standing order? Okay, so this is general legal information only, not legal advice. So when you get into a federal court case, you got rules upon rules upon rules. You got the federal rules of civil procedure. You got the local rules. You need to follow all these rules. And now you also have, not now, you always had this, but a judge will also issue what's called a standing order. You can see it right here, standing order. So if you're a litigant in the case and the judge says, hey, did you read the standing order? At least you know what we're talking about here, okay? So I pulled this one from the United States District Court, Northern District Court of California, Judge Vince Chabria, okay? But you can see basically it's just an outline of the judge's rules. I'd like to call it laying down the ground rules. Like I used to play baseball back in the good old days, Cincinnati Reds organization. But what happens when you're a catcher and everything, you go over the ground rules, okay, before the game even starts. I don't know how many people actually know that, but you go over the ground rules. So the standing order, it could be considered as like some of the ground rules that you're expected to follow, and they touch on different issues here. Like you can see, what if you have an emergency application, like a TRO or an ex parte motion you want to bring, different scheduling issues, what happens with case management conference, what's the procedure, do you need a case management statement, that so forth and so on. Telephonic appearance, what if a party wants to appear by telephone, what do you do, what's the process, does the judge allow the process? Nowadays lots of things are done by Zoom call. It talks about discovery issues, filing courtesy copies. A lot of times these federal courts don't forget, when you're a litigant in a federal court case, don't forget to check and see if the judge wants a courtesy copy to the chambers. We call it chamber copies, okay? So check that out. How to deal with proposed orders. Do you have to email them? Do you have to file them? Does it have to be in Word format? Motions to seal. This is a great one. I just did a video on this. I'll put it down in the description area, but motions to seal. What happens if you have private sensitive documents and you want to seal them so the public doesn't get to see it? There is a presumption that that record should be open to the public. Things like that, briefs. What do you do if you want summary judgment? What do you do if you want a default? Somebody doesn't answer or respond to the complaint. How does that go about? What are the rules? So it's really a lot of things, tentative rulings, hearings, some special cases here, class actions. There may be some special procedures here. Okay, patent cases, there's some special rules that you can click on if you want to read them. Social Security cases, I don't do any of these, so I don't really look at this. Habeas cases, does anybody know what that is? Habeas corpus, a writ of habeas corpus, that's asking the judge, hey, am I being wrongfully held here in a prison or confined improperly? Things like that, writ of habeas. They hear a lot of habeas cases, the federal courts. ERISA and wage and hour cases. So that's really kind of the deadline. Now you see it's about 20 pages, so it can take some time to read. I want you to see this one last thing, conformity with rules. Okay, so when you get into, and this is what it looks like, by the way, it's just it's a document, and it just goes forth and just lays it out, just as I just showed you here. But I want you to read this, and I'm going to cut the video short here. I got to watch World Series tonight with Frontline Lisi. Yeah, so she's pulling for the Braves, so we're going to be watching that tonight. All right, but look at this. When you're in court, like I mentioned, the parties shall follow the federal rules of civil procedure, the civil local rules. You always got to check your local rules. When you hear Attorney Steve on the videos, check your local rules. That's what I'm talking about. And general orders of the Northern District of California. But hold on. As it says, except as superseded by this court's standing orders. Okay, so that means the court's standing orders are going to take precedent in many cases. So not only do you need to know all those rules if you want to be in federal court, we've been in a couple hundred federal court cases, you need your civil local rules. Make sure you read the standing order when that comes out. It's 20 pages. Some of it probably doesn't apply to you, but the important things on the motions and the scheduling and the things I just went over. So those are the judge's ground rules. It's like in baseball. You got your ground rules. You're going to be expected to play by the ground rules. Okay, that's it. Attorney Steve, I got to run. First pitch is on. Have a great Monday. Hope you're having a great day and a great week. And we will be back with some more great videos. Don't forget to subscribe so you keep that good information coming, okay? We're getting close to 4 million views. We're pushing hard to get up to 4 million views. I don't think I'm going to get to it this year, but hopefully by next year. So we appreciate your support. Thanks, your support. Thanks for following. Have a great day. Bye now. AttorneySteve.com.